Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this right now. This just took a lot of work. Big shout out to my friend Paul for putting up with all my messages through Messenger and helping me get some of this stuff figured out. So, quick in a nutshell, this is what I did with some details because I want to show everybody, because there's people who said this wouldn't work, and there's people that said it did work, and it does work. So let me show you something. I have a DB9 serial wire hooked up to a serial to USB adapter that plugs into my laptop. This is pinned here. Brown is a ground, blue is a what is it? It goes into pin 2, which is tech people know why. So, and then I have that going to, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. So the blue wire, which is pin 2 there, goes into, I just have an alligator clip on it right now. That blue wire there comes from the back of my AEM wideband. This is a 358460. I just have it here in this little 3D printed gauge cup holder from Blueprint 3D Printing. Shout out to Blueprint, they're awesome. And the other side of my laptop I have here hooked up is my HP tuner, of course plugged into the OBD port. So what I've done was, first, as you can see, I'm on a Mac because Macs are way better than PCs, and the battery life when you're tuning is infinitely better. So what I've done here is, first I installed the driver for this, which I had to get from serialgear.com. Click here to get the new 2009 prolific drivers for all operating systems. I had to get it there because I'm running Parallels with Windows 8.1, and apparently there's other drivers that don't support it. Something about chips. I don't know. I'm a tech guy, but not that tech. So what I've gone in here was AEM AFR, and I'm gonna do this all over again so you guys can see it, because I've done it a few times now, so I feel pretty safe. So first of all, you're going to need to upgrade your HPTuners if you don't have the object to add channel. So I'm sorry, not the HPTuners. You're going to have to upgrade your VCM suite. So I'm going to go to add channel. I'm going to go to serial port AEM, because that's what I'm using, and I'm going to click AFR, and then it pops up there in the background. I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to click transform, and I'm going to click to insert or change. And then they have a bunch of, if you go to the functions, oxygen sensors, air fuel ratio, they have a bunch of preloaded ones in here for whatever you're running. I'm going to click the AEM 4110. No, that's not the wideband I'm using. I'm going to click no, I know what I'm doing, and it's going to give me a damn accurate reading. I was actually surprised. So that's the HPTuners or the VCM scanner set up. Turn my ignition on here. I am going to click connect. And what I had for a long time was a problem with this would disappear when I clicked run or record. And that was actually a driver problem. If you're having that issue and you think that your driver might be an issue or you haven't verified it, what you need to do is go into devices and printers, find your device down here. This is for this little guy right here, and click on hardware, and right here it should say this device is working properly. If it gives you a code 10, that's either A, because your Windows version doesn't support the driver, or B, because the chip that's in this is outdated, yada yada yada, something about tech stuff on forums. So I'm going to click record here. Actually, I'm going to start the car. And now I'm going to click record, and you can see I have AFRs there. This is a 2004 Corvette, so they run extremely lean in warm-up mode. Give it a few seconds and it'll go back to something else. It's cool that I can actually see that's an 18.4, because if you look at my wideband here, the reading is just full lean. It could be in the 18s, it could be in the 19s, it could be in the 20s, but give it a few minutes here to warm up and it'll go into its normal mode. I don't have it down here on the line graph on chart verse time yet, but that shouldn't be too hard to figure it out. The hardest part was figuring out the driver installation here, and this has been a rough road. Not only am I using a Mac to run parallels, but just everything about this has been difficult. I just want to show everybody that it actually works. Give it a minute. There we go. It's on, and now I have readings in here that match. They exactly match my wideband, except I think this updates a little slower. The ping rate on this is a little slower than that, but I don't think that's a big deal. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this helps somebody else. If you ask me questions in the comment sections, please forgive me if I don't know how to answer them. I'm not the smartest guy when it comes to this sort of technology.